Very, very sorry. I totally forgot to start the recording until now. So real quick, brief summary.
That was good practice.
The party of adventurers is in the sleepy village of Starr. They have been joined up with the local town guard, and they are currently investigating a couple of leads. Lead number 1, the Fishermen's Consortium had a problem with animated, severed human hands crawling all up in one of their boats, preventing them from using the boat. 2 of the adventurers, namely Idunn and Hazel, went on board and tried to fight off the hands, but
We don't
the
have to
hands
talk about that
just kept coming on back to life,
And
even
we
though
totally
they squashed them.
squashed that problem.
So
It was done.
they got off of that boat
Positive.
and decided to gather more information before going off of that again. Meanwhile, Robair and Korv had been on the market green trying to scout out and see if they could catch this pickpocket in the act. They were unable to catch the pickpocket in the act, but they learned a few pieces of information while they were out there. Namely, the pickpocket really likes things that reflect sunlight, not necessarily things of great value. One of the tinkers there decided to approach Robair and talk to him about the problem. Robair commissioned him to get a shiny piece of metal that they could use, which they are now using as bait. It is the next day in the Village of Starr. You set out your piece of tin metal bait. And then where are you going to wait?
I'm going to, because it is a cloudy day, I'm going to float right back up into the sky and watch from above. Not too high up. I want to be able to see everything, but enough so that I'm a little bit more inconspicuous. So I'm not just this black wing flapper in the sky.
What's Robair doing?
Robair has taken Thomas, the other town guard, to the marketplace, and we are canvassing the stalls that that missed something, trying to see a shape of the area that has been taken. Just trying to see if there's a pattern to either the items.
You quickly learn
people.
that there is no true pattern that is forming. It is merely
Robair!
objects
It was
that
such a great plan.
have been polished to a high shine.
Ah.
They do seem to be happening around a similar time frame,
Oh.
namely when the sun is higher in the sky.
Okay.
At
like noon,
things
right?
the most shiniest capability. Okay, what time is it now? Where is the sun in the sky today?
Still kind of morning,
No.
so the sun is
So we have some time. In theory, according to your research, Robair.
rising over the river in that direction.
Okay, I'm not finding a pattern.
I'm looking for Robair, right? Can I find Robair and do that?
Yep.
Okay.
You're together again.
Hey, I have some news for you.
Please.
It's the toads.
Excuse me?
The toads are the ones who like the shiny things. Because I was in a bakery and a toad tried to eat my sword.
You're telling me that a pet toad, tried to eat your sword
Tried to eat my sword
because it was shiny.
because it was shining in the sun.
And what did you do?
What did I do? I came to tell you.
Okay. Where is this?
I've got my own stuff going on. I'm trying to help you out with your stuff. I have to go talk to these guys.
I'm just making sure nothing else happened. I'm just trying to get all the
That was it.
facts.
That was it. The toad went
Both of you roll perception.
18.
14.
As you're talking back and forth, a toad hops on the street past you.
Is that the toad?
They're all like that,
Looks
bro.
like it has a little collar around its neck.
They're all-
That's cute. Well,
I'm just here to tell you what I saw, bro. I don't know.
Celestian, guide me. I go to chase it. You go back to the bakery and wait for them to return.
Sorry,
or
I'm
see if they're missing. Keep an eye on the toads.
Okay. Okay.
Thomas, help me. Thomas, helping me.
You run like the wind after the toad.
I do, actually.
You run like the wind after the toad. The toad, however, hops, skips, and jumps into the crowded market green, which is bustling with people setting up shop and getting ready for the day's work. Roll a perception check.
20.
You manage to keep an eye on the toad as it ducks and weaves in between everybody's legs. However, you, being larger than a toad, have more trouble dodging and weaving through a crowd. Roll an acrobatics.
13.
You are bigger than a toad,
Pardon me.
but you are also light on your feet, with the power of air underneath your half-genie
Out of the way.
limbs. And
I'm
you
chasing a
manage
toad.
to keep an eye on the toad as it is ducking around.
Thomas, get ready to flank. Go that way.
As you yell for Thomas to flank, you look back And you see him holding his head between his knees.
Thomas, disappointment.
Can't keep up.
I'm telling Jocko about this. Bastard Thomas.
These volunteers. They don't.
And as you turn back to look for the toad, the sun peeks over the horizon and blinds you.
Oh.
Roll a
What?
Constitution saving throw. 10.
Alun.
As the sun peers over the horizon and blinds
Eula.
There you
Oh my
go.
God.
you catch sight of somebody in a stall who is selling bits of glass. It is a glass artisan who has bits of glass hanging like interestingly cut glass pendants hanging off a little necklace tree.
Nice.
And as the sun peers over the horizon and blinds you for an instant, you see a dazzle of light shining off of all these glass pieces. And you look away and you're like, ah, damn you, sun!
So beautiful. So bright.
Our art moment.
Fan art.
Yeah, Sam's character going, nice!
Or like,
Lamborghini.
Okay.
And as your eyes readjust after getting blinded by the sun, you look back over and you notice a number of the pieces of glass off of the necklace tree. It's gone. And you try and find the toad. Roll a perception check.
Dang. 15.
You manage to see the toad way off on the other side of the
Freaking
market green.
toad.
And it has a couple of pieces of string dangling out of its mouth as it hops away.
Pickpocket. Sort of.
As you yell out, pickpocket,
You're under arrest, dog.
everybody looks up. It's like, what? And they are not nearly as perceptive as you. So they're like looking at where you're looking and they don't see the toad, they only see other people over there. So they start, is he pointing at you? Are you him? And they start getting in a tussle.
No. Is
Is him? Is this the guy?
Guard business.
He's
Guard
not
business.
me, I swear, it's not me, but it could, he just was pointing at you. You,
way to cause a
I'm
riot.
gonna levitate.
yeah, you can cast levitate. You float, but you don't have control unless you push off of a stationary surface. So it's like zero gravity.
Okay, gotcha.
You put yourself in zero gravity.
I push off toward
Is that a
this.
Sandra Bullock movie?
Gravity.
Everybody in the crowd is like, whoa!
Yes, I know. Very impressive.
And you're high-fiving while doing it?
Roll an acrobatics check.
Yes.
16.
You push off in the direction where you saw the
I
toad going.
do like this. I push off and I spin.
And bullets are going by. For no reason. Where'd they come from?
In the direction where the toad is going, towards the river. And you're floating overhead. Roll perception check again.
Stupid toad.
If this toad gets away, I'm gonna quit D&D.
16.
You keep sight of the toad as you're traveling this way. When it gets to the shoreline, you see it take a sharp left and follow the shoreline. You are floating this way and the toad is going that way.
Deactivate levitate. I can control my descent. I come back down and I continue the pursuit. And yes, I did let out 3 caws. You did not hear me. I let out 3 caws. You heard that.
Yes, I did.
She went like
I'm flapping towards you
Okay.
now. I'm trying to find you, and you're
Kinda
flailing,
hard.
going everywhere.
Levitation is concentration up to 10 minutes. I can control with my move. I can go up and down. So I am bounding with and each footstep. I am an Genasi.
Hell yeah, you are.
Okay.
So, you are moonwalking up and down towards the toad.
Moonwalking.
And you are flying down towards the toad. Both of you, just roll a straight dexterity check.
19.
I'm an 8.
The toad gets its foot stuck in between 2 rocks.
Ooh, poor guy.
And you catch up to the
It's a
toad.
magical
Hello,
land.
Mr. Toad. I grabbed by the collar.
The collar on it says mouse.
It's mouse from cat. You
I
don't know.
take
that
a grab
We
of
don't know
the
that.
strings attaching the glass pieces, and I pull them. I gently pull them out. Don't fight me. on
Animal
this.
handling.
12.
You manage to extract the glass pendants
story. Without killing.
from the mouth of the toad.
It's all just in the
Korv.
gullet, like
It seems perturbed.
Aw, he's cute. How big is he? Can you give me a little description on the
He
mouse?
is, as far as toads go, he is kind of an average-sized toad, a little bit larger than a frog, but as far as game mechanics go, he's a tiny creature. You know,
Okay.
he's about,
Color.
color is a greenish blue.
Pretty. Is he still upset?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
he's very upset
I
right
know.
now.
I'm
very
imagine he's
upset.
very
Can I cast my?
He keeps flinging his tongue out at the
Oh,
glass
yeah.
shards.
Attacking. Can I cast first level animal friendship?
Yes,
One
you
action.
can.
It's VSM.
Jesus.
Animal friendship.
This spell lets you convince a beast that you mean no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell will fail. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's
Stupid
duration.
There it is.
If you are or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
All right, so
Don't
Steve is
be
gonna
gentle.
roll a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
So he failed.
I think we're good.
So he fails. I mean, the toad is now charmed by you for whatever
Also-
time period.
Toad looks at you for a second.
24 hours.
Toad looks at you for a second.
You have a best
Wait,
fucking friend.
The flavor text, Steve.
And now it
Come
goes
on,
back
Mouse.
to trying to get the glass out of his hand.
Oh, really?
Crap.
Why?
Come on now, Mouse. Mouse, this is not good.
Are you able to communicate any ideas to it, or it just knows you're a friend?
No, it's just a friend.
So
It's
you,
animal friendship.
it like looks at you, but Sam's the one.
Yeah.
Or
I'm gonna
Robair-
hand it to you. By the way,
Hold on. I love the idea that the giant crazy bird creature is
Is
best
holding a
friends with the
toad.
toad.
but
I'm
And the toad's
really
worried about the
trying
blue
not to eat it right now.
Yeah.
The
but
cool thing
it
is-
is adorable.
is that Korv because it's a material. Korv played a little song to make it its friend.
Aww.
Calm down now,
Or
little
sung
froggy
to it,
boy.
or
So,
spoke, yeah.
I passed a frog. I'm
Toad.
sorry. I passed a mouse
the
to
frog
you.
toad?
Return that mouse. That
Not
mouse.
a
No,
frog,
that toad
named Mouse.
came from C&M Bakery. Take it back
Ah.
and interrogate and talk to the lady.
you
I'm gonna
know
go
that?
return the. I'm gonna go return.
You're, Great idea.
Eden told me.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. My bad.
I'm gonna go and return the glass to the person, and I will meet you at the bakery. Okay?
Love this. Let's do this. I
I'm
will
actually
not
at
eat the
bakery,
toad.
too.
Meanwhile, Hazel's in the library.
Hazel will be looking for anything. Well, one, her mission for this is something regarding necromancy or something about animation hands, but also if anything that she sees like that would perceive or would pique her interest in regards to any magic, she would key into that because she's really just like interested in finding out more about.
The
Sorcerer.
librarian greets you as you come in the door.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Bethany. I think I've heard about you. You're one of those ones that helped Mr. Bug with his raw fish problem. Is there anything I can do for you today? Hi, welcome to Mystera Library. It's so nice to see somebody with a love of reading.
Oh, Bethany, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, we're here in town. Me and my friends are helping the town guard right now, and we're currently working with the Fishermen's Consortium. And they have a real nasty problem on their hands. I don't know if you might be able to help me find anything about what can possibly animate severed hands. I know that sounds crazy, but
That sounds like necromancy to me.
Yeah,
Are you?
that's
are
exactly
you,
what the
are
cleric
you
Aria
saying
said.
that you're trying to research necromancy in my humble little library?
I mean anything that you have will help. We're literally at a loss at this point. We tried
Because that's fantastic. Nobody has any interest in anything interesting in this town. It's all just fishing this and farming that. Ah, the thirst for knowledge that I have. If only I could get into the library at Grand Weir. Oh, that would be a dream come true. Let's see what we can find.
Is there a big library at Grand Weir?
Absolutely. Are you kidding? It's the capital of Saren.
I have never.
Capital of the human nation.
It's so nice to meet someone that has
yeah.
interest. We didn't have any books in our town where I grew up.
Ugh.
It was
Ugh.
just a fishing town.
Now that is a crime.
And now I find myself in...
If I were ruling this nation, every village would have a library.
Bethany, is you sound like you know so much. Tell me, is there any books in here that might help us?
Let's see what we can find. Let's see. Oh, here we are. Notes on necromancy. I
Is there
wonder
a-
where I picked this one up. You know, I've amassed this collection over many, many years, and oftentimes I just buy large collections of books. Although I haven't been able to recently, unfortunately.
You fund this library
I
yourself?
need to get more funding. I've written the treasurer in Grand Weir for extra funding, but you know, city business and politics. But let's see what we can find here. So you look through this book of general notes on necromancy, nothing specific, obviously.
Yeah.
The key piece of information you take away from searching through this little book, oftentimes, there is some sort of focus, some sort of item, some sort of
That's what I thought.
central point that animates these things, whether it be some sort of crystal or some sort of staff wielded by a necromancer.
Hazel's
some sort of item that has been imbued with power.
Hazel wants to believe it's a person. Like, she's adamant on it. Is it would have to be a person, or?
Not necessarily. I mean, a person would have originally imbued the item with power, but it
With the
doesn't-
idea to make the stuff animated, like.
Well, yes. But
Who would want to ever make animated hands to attack simple fishermen? Why would anyone attack fishermen? Does it say anything about? She would look for like. Is there a distance limitation? Is there?
oftentimes, yes. Magic is not infinite. Span a range, unless it's a particularly powerful spell. Particularly powerful spells can span across different planes of existence, but that's neither here nor there.
Hazel's fascinated because she wants to know about magic so much, so much. Do you have any other books on magic? I mean, just in general, like sometimes I can make lightning and thunder and. But for me, it's more. I don't really cast it. I just kind of ask it to happen, and it does. Or when I'm scared.
Have you had any formal training?
Hedge witches.
Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah, no, they did show me some things. And they taught me to control a little bit of it. It used to be sporadic.
So Bethany pretty much has the intro blurb of all the classes of the PHB, the equivalent of that. She says it sounds like sorceress magic is at play here, and so she gives you a brief, summary of some people train with all magic all their lives, the wizards. In fact, I hear there's a wizard up in the town of Moonstone who has been training all his life
Yeah, I gotta
and
look it up.
has gained powers of magic, but there are also sorcerers.
Where's
who just-
Moonstone?
Oh, Moonstone is the town north of here. It's along the shores of Starhammer Lake.
And there's a wizard there?
Oh yes.
Hammer Lake.
What's his name? Ethan. Eblis. Emery.
Ethan Eblis Emery? Is that
Eggman.
all four names?
Eggman. Something with an E for
Keep
sure.
doing it.
Eggman?
I can't remember.
Hazel giggles at Eggman because she played Sonic when she was younger.
Every time you hear a video game reference in chat, you gotta mark it. Mark it. We'll have the trivia at the end of the summer.
I mean, it kind of affirms my assumption that there is a focal point. Looking in the book, like, is there anything about necromancy that would bind them to a ship? Like anything about like not being able to go further than a certain point? Because I'm kind of keen into that. Like these hands won't leave the ship, even though they seem to be pretty aggressive. Like they want to, but they can even. What's weird is they can be thrown out of the ship, but they still stay and they go back to it, and then menacingly go to the apparently the edge of their domain.
Sounds like they've been commanded to do so.
Ooh, that means there is someone behind this. Interesting.
Because unless the focal point is something on the ship. Those are the only two things Bethany can think of. Either there's something on the ship that they're bound to, or they've been commanded.
Oh, Bethany, you've been such a great help. Can I take these books? Can I check them out?
Her expression darkens. She seems very possessive about it.
What if I helpfully funded some of your book finding? I can give you a gold.
You saying you're going to bribe me to check out library books?
I actually just wanted to support you. I think you're doing an amazing job here, and I would love to see more
support,
libraries.
then that's a different matter. Of course I'll take support.
I know we don't know each other very well, but I am on absolutely your side. Trust me. I just want to know more, and I think I need more time than I have to spend here perusing these books, maybe at night on my own.
Very well, this is a library after all. She gets your information, checks you out a book, accepts whatever donation you're going to give her.
I'm going to give her a gold because I really like her and everything about her.
Her eyes light up.
I am so excited to read these. I will return them. Don't worry. I will treat them with the utmost care.
Better. I mean, yes, of course. I know you will.
I would say she would try to check out the bakery. Maybe see if you're
basically
there.
all at the bakery.
Because we want to share that. Well, I wanted to share that. At least what I know at this point.
Yeah.
I want to share that information. So the only place I would know to go is either back to the barracks or the bakery. So.
I was returning the glass items to the shop, and then the bakery.
So we're all going to the bakery.
The glass worker is thrilled that you got the glass pieces back.
There you go.
Are you flying?
There's something I do.
Levitate.
The name's Robair Ribbons. I am a guard in this town, and I am at your service. But right now, I have other business to attend to. Pardon me.
Oh, he's very handsome, wasn't he? Oh, that blue skin.
Oh.
Full beard.
Robair is part air Genasi, and air Genasi are the mixture of a genie and a creature of the terrestrial plane. And the creature happened to be a dwarf.
Well, we're definitely going to go
all
talk to
the
the
toads.
bakery or whoever's name is listed on the name tag of,
Gita.
of Mouse, and it looks like a Gita.
I left and came back though. As soon as I
She's
told
been-
Robair,
she's been
I went back to
eating.
the bakery.
Because you
Yeah,
still haven't
I
found...
told
the guys.
Idunn to go back and question the
Yeah.
owner.
So as soon as I
In
told
that
him
case,
about
when you
the
went
truck-
back to the bakery, you see two guys sitting in the corner eating some crepes.
Hey guys, are you Saris and Caius?
I'm serious. That one's Caius.
Wait, there's a Sirius and a Saris. Which one?
Said I'm serious.
Okay, all right.
Ooh.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
if
I
I was
know. I
saying Saris,
get a lot of jokes about that.
Because those Harry Potter
I
films.
am actually serious though, so
You're serious.
don't make fun of me.
Okay, I get it. I'm serious as well.
We're all serious in
Hey,
our own way.
what did I just say?
I'm not there, so.
Can I have intimidate. Can I intimidate these guys? I want them to be able to tell me what's going on.
So you can intimidate them wordlessly. Go for it.
Okay.
Roll intimidation.
11.
Caius looks kind of like a shy guy, but Sirius is not intimidated by you.
Okay.
What do you want?
What happened on that boat? It wasn't just routine, was it?
Yeah, it was. What are you coming up in here? What do you think you know about fishing?
There were some hands on that boat.
Yeah.
You saw the hands.
Yeah.
Where did they come from? Why
We ran
were they
away
there?
from those hands because they were trying to eat us or whatever the heck that hands do.
Well, what happened before the hands came?
We went out, we fished, and we came back.
You didn't see anything
When we were in
weird?
the shallows, the hands started crawling up.
You didn't see anything weird out there.
I mean, no.
I heard some tell that you did see something weird out there.
See, everybody tells weird stories all the time. I've seen weird things. There are weird things out there.
I heard about strange demons
Oh.
right before you found the hands.
Everybody's always talking about strange demons. Somebody sees a manatee in the water. Oh, it's a demon.
Is there
Somebody
manatees
sees a
in the
water
river?
lily fly in the wrong direction. Oh, it's a demon of the water lilies.
So you saw nothing.
Superstitious sailors all the time. I gotta get in a new line of work.
Can I try to sense it?
Caius is just like wide-eyed staring.
like, what about you, sir? Caius, what about you? Did you see something?
When I was just fishing. That's what I do. Come on.
All right. Did you catch anything weird? Was there any items in the water that came up with it?
I mean, I didn't see anything, but like one thing that was kind of weird, I guess. It was just kind of weird.
Ah, jeez. Please tell me.
You
Spit it
know,
out.
and in fact, I haven't seen him after a while. His name's Saris. Saris was acting kind of weird when we got on shore. I don't know. He wasn't always the most popular guy to begin with, but I really haven't seen him at all since we landed. Let's see if we can find him, because none of us really talked to him, and I don't know if anybody's seen him since we got back.
So you don't know where he is
I
right
don't know
now?
where he is.
You sure?
I'm sure.
All right. Well,
I mean, he probably checked in at the Fisherman's Consortium, because that's what we're supposed to do. That's all I can tell you.
okay. Can I buy
Sirius
that
is
guy?
just
a
looking
drink?
at this guy.
Like, okay.
Are you some sort of rat?
Can I get them a round of coffee or something?
Oh, now you're gonna be nice to us. I see you're your own good cop and bad cop.
Well, actually, I want to.
I gotta get out of this line of work.
3. We all get a round of coffee.
I gotta go live with the dwarves down in Osca.
They got hands down there too, bro.
Get away from all this water. I need some desert.
What's wrong with the water? Did you see something in the water?
I've already been over this.
Hazel bursts in with books in hand, is excited. She's like, "Hi! Oh, you're here. Idunn.
What'd you learn? What'd you learn at the library?
Well, not really much, except definitely,
I'm surprised. I'm not surprised.
definitely
Libraries are dumb.
necromancy.
Oh.
Turns out there's 2 types that can cause this kind of issue that we have here. Either some kind of focal point, like we originally thought with a bag of fish, or it could be controlled by someone, which I also pondered. I just don't know who would do this. It seems like such a...
Now, hold on a second. Before you go
Wait.
talking too
Oh.
much in here, we have a possible suspect. I'd say this under my breath. We have a possible suspect in the pickpocketing, too. And it's a toad. And we're here now, so let's question Gita. And then we...
Toad?
a toad. A toad was pickpocketing.
Like-
This
is
toad
true.
here.
Like Ribbit?
This toad.
A toad-named mouse.
Like a ribbit?
actually. Yeah.
In
Oh,
fact,
it looks like you found Mouse. Was he running around out there
Hi.
doing his toadly things, whatever he does?
Gita.
Are you the infamous Gita?
Oh, my name is Gita. Yes, hello.
Gita.
I've been talking to your friend here, Idunn. How have you been?
Hi,
It's been
hi.
Not very long,
Oh,
but I
thanks for
missed
the
you
coffee.
nonetheless.
Gita.
Hazel puts her
Gita.
books
How's my
down.
voice
and-
go?
and-
Okay.
Hello, Gita.
Sorry.
I lost
You seem
my-
very nice.
Dear sweet little girl, what can I get for you?
Oh,
Now, hold on a second before we go making nicey nice. Do your toads leave every day?
Oh, they pretty much have the run of the village. They go out, they do their toadly business, and they come back.
Oh, really?
Hazel will have a coffee.
You want
We
to
are-
Here you go, my dearie. No charge for
No,
you.
oh my God, you're so nice.
Now, we need to search your premises, sis.
Oh, my dear, what's wrong?
Your toad was caught
With
stealing from the marketplace.
No.
toad-handed.
No, my wee little mouse.
Inside-
That's a bad toad. That's
inside-
a bad toad. Mouse, she's like bopping him on the head. Bad toad there, mouse. Bad
Oh,
toad.
hey, hold
Is
on.
she still
Take
holding
it
the
easy.
toad?
Are you?
Ow, 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 ow.
Can I do an insight check to see if she's
Yeah.
genuinely surprised by this news?
Hazel's like getting closer to the toad in your hand and just being like,
15.
You sense that she
is-
is genuine in
Okay.
her reaction. Bad toad. You think my wee little mouse here was stealing from the people?
I don't think I saw it firsthand.
Mouse.
Pulled it out of him.
I'm gonna have to keep you on a tighter leash now, aren't you? Well, my dearie, where could he have? That's now I can see where you're coming from.
There has been many.
I see. Don't
pickpockets
you worry
happening.
now. I'll help you search every corner of my shop.
We don't need help.
If he's hidden anything in here, we'll find it.
Where's Thomas?
Let's go here now.
You don't want him.
Does
He's
Toad seem
lame.
friendly to Hazel? I would imagine that Hazel's like wants to like poke and be like, oh hi, you little cute thing.
It's
Is it
kinda
nice?
just
Like a bop.
a blob right
Yeah.
now.
What if
sitting
I
there.
let Toad
how
go? What if I let Mouse go and we can see where Mouse goes? Maybe it'll lead us to.
Now that's a good idea.
something.
A horde.
That's a good idea.
Something.
He doesn't seem malicious. Why? I don't know why he
He's
would
under
steal
a
on-
spell right now. He loves me.
You're
he
right.
loves- oh, that's good.
All the evidence shows that the pickpockets were random acts, which would be in line with it being the random act of an animal who's just curiously picking
he
up
didn't hear that
shiny
story,
objects.
so
Korv, you follow the toad. I'm going to search the premises. Let's not talk about the N word and the baker. Let's take it back to the barracks and talk to our captain about it. We don't want to cause undue panic. There's already enough.
Can I, while they're looking, can I go back and just like kind of investigate the outside of the ship, not go on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever search and roll investigation, you can do it with advantage because Gita is helping you.
I mean, maybe the toad is building a nest of some kind.
Damn! Double threes.
Whatever. Mine's 11.
You perform a thorough search of the C&M bakery. You do not find any toad stash of hidden object.
We
Well, wherever he's keeping it, it's not here. That's for sure.
Well, what about your plan about following it? That seems like a smart idea.
I think we're going to have to lock up your toads.
Oh, well,
Just for a day to
the
see.
foreseeable future, I think, until you find the items, I think that's a good plan.
She's agreeable.
We'll take good care of
All
them.
right, Mouse, you're going in a kennel. Now, where's Cat?
Oh.
Cat?
Did you name
There's
your
another
bakery
one?
after the
Cat.
mine?
There's another cat toad?
Cat, where are you?
Oh no.
Cat and mouse
That was-
baker.
It seems that Cat is not on the premises.
Gotta go find
What
cat.
does cat look like?
Pretty much like Mouse there.
Okay.
Where the hell is where's Thomas? I need him.
How long have you
Thomas
had?
failed.
How
Okay,
long have you had these
gone.
toads? I mean, obviously you named the shop after them. What-
Oh, yes, had these toads for, going nigh on 13 years.
Wow, they must be pretty.
Now look, I will take mouse.
Loyal?
I will take mouse. What does he eat? Anything in particular?
This is
nice.
standard. I feed him a lot of baked goods myself.
Okay, weird.
But they go out and about and do their toadly
Fine.
business, and
I'm going-
sure they find insects and
I'm
creepy
going to
crawlies
lock
out
up
there.
mouse. You guys go deal with whatever, and I'm gonna send Thomas back here to wait for cat's arrival.
So Hazel is still kind of like just like almost petting, but like kind of like looking at the toad just in fascination. But at the same time, she's asking without looking, like, so did you find them and then they became your pets?
Oh,
Or
I raised them from a tadpole, I did.
oh, I
Just
almost
caught me in
fell
the
your
river
ass.
one day.
And they've been this loyal ever since? I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
That's kind of amazing.
Totally business, you know.
Oh, I don't know at all. Thank you for enlightening me. This is fascinating. And still, again, not even like addressing the dwarf, but she's like still futzing with the pet. Like,
Okay, time to stop petting the convict. I'm taking him back to the barracks to lock
He
him up.
couldn't do it evil. He doesn't know any better.
Just make sure and keep it moist.
Of course.
When I'm trying to go down to the ship, I want to ask around about Saris as well.
Saris. Roll investigation.
19.
Saris is not known as a friendly individual in town. Saris is known as kind of a loner, kind of a jerk, kind of someone who people don't necessarily look for him when things need to get done. Generally not well liked in town. The last time someone saw him was coming off of the boat when it came back. He seemed to be heading in the direction of the lumber mill, off a bit of ways on the outskirts of town.
I want to go there.
That's the last anybody can remember seeing him in the past couple of days.
Towards the lumber mill. What time is it right now?
Right now, it's getting to be mid-afternoon.
Oh, do I have time to pop up?
You can take a walk to the lumber mill.
Okay, I'm walking to the lumber mill.
Anybody else?
I'm looking for a cat. Just wandering around the town
Village.
because that's where we keep seeing these toads pop
Roll
around.
investigation.
15.
You spot the toad heading northwards on the eastern riverbank.
It's a chase. It's a toad chase.
Another
Here we go.
Levitate again.
Where is he going? All right, so I'm gonna go chase after the cat toad because I believe that's the cat toad. I don't want to attack it or eat it. I just want to capture him and befriend
Possibly
him.
eat it.
Hey,
Maybe.
if accidents happen, you know what I mean?
Well, we need it. We need the
You
cat
swoop
toad.
down from the sky in hot pursuit of the toad,
Yes.
and it sees your shadow overhead. Roll
Cat toad. Stop, cat toad.
dex check.
So I have 18.
The toad also rolled an 18,
What?
so you do not gain any purchase on it.
Just keep going.
This toad is a little bit smarter. It hops in the water and starts swimming instead of hopping.
whoa.
So you can see its shadow underneath the rippling water as it swims ever northward.
My predatory senses come into place. I want to eat this toad.
You
It swims.
are in hot pursuit of this toad under the water, managing to keep your eyes on it. Luckily, the water is particularly clear in this river. And eventually, Village is left behind after a few minutes of travel.
Whoa.
High-speed flight / swimming travel. And at once, all of a sudden, you see the toad under the water dive down
Oh no.
and head left. And you
Whoa,
see its
oh,
shadow
yes.
disappear into the shoreline.
I'm gonna follow him. I'm going to pursue. I'm going to dive in like a penguin.
Oh!
Oh, those birds that can do that when they go real
Yeah.
down. I'm so super excited.
Fan art.
Fan art opportunity.
Roll an aquabatics check.
I have acrobatics. I don't have aquabatics. So okay, 23.
Yeah, so you dive in and your wings spread to halt your descent. It's a lot shallower than you thought, but luckily
Oh.
you were skillful
don't
enough to not.
You hit
Did I
a
break
rock.
my
You
neck?
shatter your beak.
And as you dive under the water, you see that there is a underwater cave entrance to the left.
Ooh, I see him over there. Did the toad frog cat go in there?
Toad frog cat.
You do not see any sign. You
Oh,
do not see
no.
the toad.
I'm starting to run out of air here. Will the cave have air in it? Question marks. All right, I'm going after him. I'm
You
going in the cave.
swim into the cave,
You find a dragon, you're dead.
and it is dark.
Oh no,
in the
I
cave.
hate the dark. Well, I do not like dark.
But it is dark,
No,
and
it's
you
not
cannot
my
see
thing.
the end of the tunnel.
I can't.
You gotta breathe.
I sound like I'm gonna die.
Are you gonna go forward or back?
I'm going back. I don't like the dark. I don't like this idea anymore. I hate cats and I hate toads.
You want to eat the toad.
I'm
You
just hungry now.
Turn around and you swim backwards and exit the cave.
Nice.
Yep.
That's something.
But you do suspect that that cave is where the toad went.
Yes, I know it's in there. I
'Kay.
just can't get there. Can't figure it out. I'm really scared of darkness. I'm gonna head back to shore over into the Village of Starr. I'm gonna get my people back together. I'm heading back. I'm gonna get everybody together. I don't really remember where everybody is though.
I was
I'm
still at
heading
the
to the
bread.
wood mill, lumber mill.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to the barracks.
Well,
You can
let
lock
me.
up Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
lock
you're
up-
Can
gonna
I?
lock up.
Yeah.
You were.
Wake something up.
Okay.
You just got,
And
it's like
Tom.
He's got a leash on, a collar.
a couple dowels.
I put a rod into the ground, and then he's outside. I just tie him
Tom.
up.
He doesn't
Cats.
like you though, that's for sure.
That's okay, Mouse. You don't have to like me, man. You broke the law. That's all that you have to know. Why am I talking to a dog right now?
Idunn
Yes.
is going to going in the direction
Lumber
of the
mill.
lumber mill.
I'm
You
on camera.
make it to the lumber mill, and at the lumber mill, you're introduced to the head of the lumber mill. His
Right.
name is Felix Lionslayer.
Oh.
From
we've heard
him-
Tales.
The information you learned from him is that he's got a team of lumberjacks in the Gullywood as we speak, working on the latest project. 'Cause
Is
they
one of
go,
them-
they harvest lumber, and they bring it back in large shipments.
One of them
You
is
know,
Saris.
It usually takes a long time, a couple of days to harvest all the lumber and then bring it back. So you learn that he has a team out right now, and he also has people on site who are working in the lumber mill, and you question those people, and they say that Saris never made it to the lumber mill, but some people passed him as he was walking in this direction and saw him took a beeline off of the beaten path to the west.
Do I know what lies west?
There are a number of little foothills out to the west of town,
Okay. Okay.
which could have some sort of burrows or barrows
Attempt to track.
to find if you see any signs.
I would like to do that, please.
that
You
one
know
right
what-
there.
do you know what that is?
Roll
that perception?
investigation.
Investigation.
Got a 4.
4.
I
So
stumble over my own foot.
you can definitely see the main worn down path that everybody takes to and from the lumber mill. You see a number of places that look like might have been places where somebody could have gone off the path, but you see nothing definitive. I mean, you get an idea. Well, maybe it was this one, or maybe it was, you could definitely see some places where
Somebody
it could have been.
gone. I think I'm gonna head back and share what I've learned with people at the barracks.
You all regroup.
I'm
Well, I guess-
squeezing out water onto
I
Mouse.
mean, Hazel would at some point, and if she didn't find anything definitive, would just go back to the barracks after finishing reading. So that makes sense.
So I'll be heading back to the barracks too.
Is Thomas at the
Thomas
barracks?
is dead.
He died.
I stabbed him with my talent.
Thomas made it back to the barracks.
Thomas had the
Thomas.
measles, and it turns out he was stage 4. And
Stage 4 measles.
measles. I don't know anything about measles. Again, you see my limits. Of knowledge.
Thomas did make it back to the barracks.
And then it's becoming.
I'm sorry,
nighttime.
Mr. Robert. I just,
Where were you?
What?
I just can't.
You need to
I just
jog.
can't
You
run
are-
like that.
You need
You're
to
still
jog.
out of breath, Thomas. What the hell? We're gonna have
might-
to do laps.
I think I might have some sort of condition.
What do you mean, some sort of condition? What do you think you were gonna join the guards when you can't breathe?
I've never had to run like this before.
Jeez, Thomas. You look
This type
guy.
of thing doesn't usually happen.
Thomas, I got a job for you, man.
Sorry, Mr. Robert.
Stop! Stop! I can't help it. It's all I got. Thomas, look. Look, man.
Oh God.
Look, my friend. When tomorrow, first thing tomorrow morning, if you don't want to do it tonight, I understand. It's probably closed by now. I want you to wait at the C&M bakery and keep your eyes out for a toad who lives there. There's a pet named
I'll
Cat.
go right now, Mr. Robert.
We'll get there in 3 days.
Thomas, just
I'm
sit
going.
down for a second. Have a drink of water.
Is there magical inhalers yet? Is there?
How long you been
I
at the...
also have no idea what it's like to live with asthma, so I'm sorry across the board.
I'm hurt and offended. I
Oh,
have one in
yeah.
my purse
Wow.
right now.
Thomas,
in
catch your
the-
breath and go down away for C&M. What's up with you guys?
Can I tell them about?
You share information.
I know where the second toad is, and
If-
I'm a
what?
little freaked out about the process of getting there, though.
We're
Do
in
we
barracks.
actually need to send Thomas if I kind of think I know where the toad is?
Just in case,
No,
do you know where the toad is
I-
right now?
I
Okay,
think
the
I
token
do.
will be coming back now.
No, you're right. You're
That's
right.
where Thomas is important.
Okay,
Thomas,
calm
you're
down,
important
Father.
to us.
Calm down.
If you know where the toad is, should we go now? I mean,
I think that might be easiest.
no one's ankles are bit.
Sell it
we can
better.
we can go. I mean, it's nighttime
go.
and all.
Hey, you said
Gonna be
that.
evil.
I wanted to talk to Hazel because Hazel had mentioned that it could be a person that's controlling the hands.
Yes.
And Saris was acting a little funny after they got off the boat and kind of beelined away from the boat. Everyone did, so who knows if it was actually him, but...
Because
maybe.
everyone else said to ask him, right? You were
That
saying
sounds
that?
like a
Yeah.
lead to me.
Yeah.
So do
So,
we know where he is at this
He
point?
went west.
Ooh.
That's what everyone
Well,
said.
we know where the cave is.
Yeah, let's go
Let's
there.
get
I
this
just wanted
cave
to-
thing squashed, and then we'll go onto the hand thing.
Squash the toad.
Squash the
Squash it. Well, let's not squash the toad. You know.
If you squash the toad, I'm
If
gonna
we find a
eat
bunch
it.
of trinkets in this cave, I mean, we can return them all to townspeople.
Mouse needs a cat. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Let's just find this. Let's just see what's in this cave
Let's go.
carefully.
It is dark. I'm going to need help with
I can
light.
cast light
What?
anyway.
Hey, what
Oh,
time of day
great.
is it? Is
Yeah,
it
It's
getting?
gonna be late afternoon, close to evening.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can cast
Okay.
light. We have
Let
no
me-
light
I'll
problems.
tell
Trust
you
me.
this as well. I can. I will go. I will see how long it takes to get to the end of the tunnel. I can trust me on this, and then I'll come back and I'll get you guys if it's something we can swim.
Can you see in the dark?
I'll cast light on the
no.
thing. Don't trust me. This is one thing. The one thing that I can actually control on my magic is that I learned from the witches that I can
Well,
light an object for it.
I
But
don't
you have
want
to
to
see
announce
it,
my
right?
presence. If Korv said they saw the cave fine, I'm gonna go in without light. I don't want to draw unwanted attention to myself.
Can you see down there?
I'll feel my way around. I can take all the time I want. Okay.
Okay. I
I'll
trust you.
figure it out.
I have no reason not to trust
The
you.
sun is still out, so let's go now.
Okay.
All right, jeez.
We all set to head to the edge.
Am I being too pushy? I'm sorry. I'm just really getting into this guard thing.
you
Okay?
know your powers. It's fine.
I'm having a good time. Let me tell you. This is fun for me.
I'm gonna start dreaming in Hazel.
Hey,
thoughts at
Hazel.
this point.
People were impressed by my levitation. Did you see that?
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah, your levitation.
They
I
love.
can fly.
They freaking love me over there in that market.
whatever.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
but
you.
you have
Whatever.
wings. So you all head down to the riverbank. You
our thing.
locate the
Thank
spot
you. That's our thing now.
where the toad dove under the water
There it
and into the
is.
cave.
There's the toad hole.
And a cursory inspection does, in fact, reveal that there is an underwater cave entrance.
Okay. And then I just want to see how far it is to get to the opening where there is breathable air. Is it something that is doable?
So you can breathe up to an hour?
Forever.
Indefinitely.
Oh, really?
Unless I'm incapacitated.
Wow.
Well, you are made of air, right?
Argonian over here.
I can't. Hey, I don't have dark vision.
Yeah, so it's pitch dark in there. And you dive under the water, swim for about a minute, and then you feel a rise slope upward in the ground.
Okay.
And after a moment of going upwards, you can see
Surface?
the surface, can
Okay.
tell that there's a surface of water above you.
Okay. I'm
good
gonna
to
swim
go.
back then, and I just want to make sure it's safe for everybody to go through. I come up, guys. I'm pretty sure we can all swim. We're gonna need light.
How big
so
is the hole?
unless does anybody have dark vision?
no.
Whoa!
An entire party with no dark
No
vision.
dark vision?
No
Whoa!
dark vision.
Whoa!
No
Steve's
dark
lucky
vision.
day.
It's
I wrote
rare.
down everything.
But anyways, basically, I can pick an object of anything, and I can make it shed light.
Touch my sword. Light it.
If you want to lead the way, I would. Oh yeah, that will actually work. And Hazel does it. So as she
What
casts
about when you
it,
sheath it?
I'm gonna hold it out. Oh,
What?
do with my dagger. I'll hold it my teeth.
well, you could sheath it,
No.
but then it would
Do this
be
one too.
cut. It's a cantrip. I guess I can.
Okay, good. Boom, boom. I put out my teeth.
But so,
Follow me.
Case in point, when Hazel does cast it, a little bit of electricity pop, 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 pop,
Oh,
on
cool
the bracelet,
bracelet.
and the hair gets kind of.
Is that your arcane focus?
Whoa.
Yes,
Whoa.
this is it's seemingly how my magic happens. I don't actually know how it works, but
Semen.
it helps me do it.
Demon.
Is that canon? Is that
No,
canon?
no, no. I didn't say nothing.
We're gonna let that one
Okay,
stick.
how long does this last? Let's go.
An hour?
Come on, let's go.
All right.
The light is centered on a Robair, and it's 20 feet. You can see up to here. So let's roll for initiative.
22.
7.
All right, so I'm 21.
20.
You can see that this underwater cave is about 15 feet high, and you can
Oh.
hear the sloshing of the river behind you in the cave mouth. You can hear shallow water trickling further in. You hear sounds coming from inside the cave.
What kind of sounds?
Sounds of something sliding across rock. Splashes.
I'm used to this happening when we're in battle.
Per the name Dungeons and Dragons, you are now in a dungeon. And so sometimes I have you act in initiative order because you're in a dungeon setting. And things may or may not happen based on where you go and what you do.
So like if
Okay.
you
Keep track of everything, it's easier just to go one by one.
Okay. I should know
Steve,
that, but I don't have
what's
my,
I
don't have
glance
my
up at the
thing.
ceiling. I just looking at the ceiling of the cave. Is it
There's
just
stalagmites?
It is lit, so
Yeah,
I
it
don't-
is slick stone, very moist. There's
My
nothing
feathers.
especially noteworthy about the ceiling.
Okay.
But as you get closer over there, you can see shapes underneath the water, shallow water.
Oh.
Okay, knowing that, can I fly up as high as I can go? Which I think can
15
it be
feet.
15? Would I be hitting the ceiling though? Can I just to see if I could see what that is?
It's safe to assume it's a wild animal. Just letting you know.
I want to be close to the light. I do not like the dark. I didn't like it. All
After
right.
Korv is Hazel.
Hazel is going to walk up as far as everyone else is. Do I see anything in those pools that more than we already know?
You see some shadows of something underneath the shallow water.
Ooh.
Any fisherman knowledge coming in handy in regards to maybe a type
Do
of
you have
fish?
a rod
Roll
with you?
a nature check.
18.
Looks like something with a central, small, round-shaped body, and then tentacle-like arms fanning out from them.
Big,
How many
small.
tentacles?
8.
8 tentacles. Not a toad in the water. Just throwing it out there.
It's an octotoad.
Octotoad.
I take an arrow and I'm going to try to shoot into the water.
Don't
Would you
wanna
like if someone shot
understand
us
it.
immediately on sight?
If we were trespassing, I mean,
We are trespassing. What I mean,
there's a lot to unpack there. I get what you're saying, but we are guards. We have the right to shoot.
no.
Do you have the light,
It's an
Robair?
animal. Robair's going to attack it. Hey, dinner tonight.
Hopefully.
Think of the
Better be.
benefits.
Wait, are you cooking? Because I don't know about this. Nice. Oh, yeah.
23 to hit.
23 is a hit.
9 piercing.
Your
Yeah,
arrow
attack bonus.
strikes the water, and it's like an Olympic diver piercing the water. No splash whatsoever, and you see a cloud of black and red emanate from under the water.
That's
You
one for
see-
Robair.
You see the body of an octopus.
Calamari's on the menu.
Calamari
I can do
tonight,
that.
brothers.
Okay, I'm sorry, Robair, I doubted you. I would like to look around, maybe where everyone else cannot see it, because it's a little too high for them. Search.
Investigation check.
Investigation. 7.
You do not find any additional passageways up
It's
higher.
worth
6,
looking.
right?
It's worth looking.
I would like to collect the octopus for food.
You can spend your action
That's
to
what I'm
take
doing.
the
Yeah, no.
octopus
I'm
and pack
going,
it away.
I'm going to bread this thing up.
You're
and-
working on instinct right now.
yeah.
One attack on
Robair.
Hazel by
Uh,
a tentacle. That's a miss on Hazel.
like
2
it's
attacks on Robair. 2 hits on Robair. You take 2 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled by this octopus.
Run into the octopus. 13 attack.
That's a hit.
11 damage.
Ooh, fug.
Black ink and red octopus blood splatter and mottle the water.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna take my glowing dagger, try to cut the legs off of the one that's on me. 20 to hit.
Hit.
Ooh, full
7
damage.
piercing. Bastardo!
Bastardo.
That's Italian, isn't it? It's
Not
like
the first
I don't
octopus
know.
Did you
that
say Bastardo?
Bastardo.
Okay.
It's not. It's not anything.
real.
I'm not trying to do any particular
No,
accent.
it's good, it's good.
This is Robair's accent.
I'm gonna attack the octopus closest to me with my short bow. I got a 20,
It's a hit.
Now, what is the damage?
so it's 8.
Got
Bye-bye!
him.
Well played.
Bye-bye!
Hazel doesn't like that she got almost hit. So yeah, no, she reaches out, her hair turns a little bit more blue, her bracelet channels, and she touches the octopus. So that's a 8 to hit.
Everybody's
That
dead.
does not hit.
Everybody's
Okay.
dead.
Your bracelet starts to crackle, but you notice it's a little damp, and a little puff of smoke comes out of your bracelet
Aw.
as you like grab a thing.
I think Hazel would still run. She wants to be away from things, so she would still move. So she'd move behind her good friend Idunn here.
Come on, girl.
10,
But when you
15.
turn around,
12 to hit?
Yeah, you get
get
12 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm 11.
or is
1 bludgeoning damage.
No, I just get hit.
1
Oh,
damage.
okay.
And so I get 1 bludgeoning damage.
And
I
you're
hear
grappled, so
you.
your move is canceled.
Oh, fart.
1 attack on Robair with the purple.
We definitely
That's a hit on-
skew
wait,
it here.
15,
We really
19
feminized
to
this
hit.
whole process.
That's a hit.
And
that.
on Hazel.
You're pretty good too.
We're helping.
Critical on Hazel!
Roll those D20 emotes.
the first critical of the hit of the game.
On the mage.
From
This guy.
Octo.
From
Wow,
the
those
Octo.
are strong.
What a puss
You take
play.
2 bludgeoning damage.
strong pusses.
Strong.
You take
pusses.
1 and you're grappled.
I would like to try and
It's
hit
true.
the
Sorry about
octopus
that.
without hitting
Hit
my
it.
good friend Hazel. So I got 21 hit,
That's a hit.
11
Definitely.
damage.
Nice.
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just imagine a little octopus and eating boom right
Basically.
off the thing.
That was Eden Robair.
Same thing. I'm gonna take my dagger. 8 to hit.
Not a hit. Surprised by its grappling tentacle around your arm, instead of slashing at it with the blade, you hit it with the flat and just says,
Stupid thing.
I'm gonna have to short bow that sucker. Okay, so we have 19.
hit.
Full damage.
Oh, okay, so 9.
Nice.
I would hope it would die. Please die.
You've successfully
Oh,
resolved
it's all-
combat.
Beautiful.
Good job, everyone. Korv, do you see anything shiny in the corners of this cave? We're gonna go deeper in. If not,
If I can see this far, I think it's my turn, unless it's Korv's turn. It's Korv's turn still. You just attack.
Whoa, what's this?
Uh-oh.
Carly was looking at him scared.
That's
Can't
not
see it on
scary.
its big
That's
tentacle.
cute.
Okay, it scared me. I didn't know what the hell it was.
oh,
I
so
thought
that's
it
the
was
thing that was coming out of the water, kind of like. That's pretty cool.
Octopus tentacle. Ah,
cave-
jeez, you're in a cave.
I'm glad you can write.
Ooh.
Alright, oh, I like the effects.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
All right,
Like
so
a
I'm gonna,
Every camera went
I'm
blue.
gonna go.
That's cool.
I feel really
Sick.
confident. I feel like I'm gonna go a little bit further towards this way. Just 2 more. I don't want to get too close to the dark. I get really freaked out. And we still have light and everything,
Can
right?
you cast light as a
I
cantrip?
can,
You
just
can.
like
You can do whatever you
his.
want. You
Then
can
why
have your own light.
don't you cast your own light?
Because I thought
It's
since
free.
it's an hour.
It's a free action.
Oh, so you just keep doing it even if it
Cantrips,
lasts an
yo.
hour?
You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want. Whatever
Yep.
you want.
Awesome. I'm gonna cast a light on. I have a dagger.
You're
And
picking up on
this
it
is
just fine.
amazing, by the way.
Yeah, this is
like
No
you
one
said,
else has
really,
quality like this.
Really cool.
Tell your
You
friends,
hear that,
people.
chat?
You
Tell
might-
your, yeah. What can they buy into it?
They can. They can actually support this and
Oh.
support
Patreon.
Steve with a
Awesome.
Patreon, and they get access to the original video that we did, and they can also get access to some of the character stuff and art and all the other
That's
things.
a
that
good
The world is
deal.
moving. You're going to be in general places. It's
there
everybody's
goes my
passive perception.
Oh,
10, because I have no wisdom.
Mine is 15.
You can pick out high-pitched squeaking,
I hear a high-pitched squeaking.
like
I have 11. Did you
like
say
bat
11?
pitch. Robair was the only one who gave me a passive perception of 15.
Yeah, I'm 11.
I'm 10.
From out of the shadows in front of you, you can't make out exactly what they are because they come out of the darkness and they start flapping leathery wings up against your face like.
Yeah.
But 2 creatures flutter out. Airborne, tiny creatures fluttering with leathery wings. Your AC's 13, so 1 miss, but 1 hit.
Okay.
You feel a needle-like puncture
ooh.
in
Ew.
your left arm. Ooh, 7 piercing damage.
How? We're level 1.
And you feel something clinging to your arm.
Can I make out the thing on our arm at least at all?
It looks bat-like.
Can I make it out enough to shoot an arrow at it?
With disadvantage because it's in dim light.
Okay. 8 to hit.
What's your
Negative.
Dang.
And I'm gonna use my short bow. 21.
It's a hit.
All right, so it's 4.
4 damage.
Blip.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Knock one out of the air.
Hazel shooting.
Hit.
Yay. Yeah, it's 10.
Nice.
Pick it right off the arm. Splat! You feel something swimming around your leg. Eden. 18 to hit. You feel something with sharp teeth latch onto your ankle.
Oh, you're the
gonna
best. You're
die.
the best bait.
1.
I should have used you.
Piercing damage, and you feel something attached to your ankle.
Okay.
Some leeches, man.
Uh-oh.
May my arrow fly true. 9 to hit.
Negative.
Dang.
Skims across the water and clatters against the wall.
I'm looking at you.
Careful. All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna
I'll kill everyone
short
if
bow
if I
it.
explode with lightning.
I
Just
have,
throwing that out there.
I have 21.
I don't control this.
21's a hit.
9 damage.
Obliterated.
Whew, yeah.
So yeah, that's a giant crab husk that is dead, and you see
Dead.
something swim out of it. Hazel's getting attacked. Feel needle-like teeth brush up against your ankle, and you kick your foot away, and you manage to avoid getting a giant leech latched
Some
onto your
kind
ankle.
of fisherman background.
Next up, top of the round, Robair.
Something just brushed my leg. I mean, something just brushed
That's
my
what
leg.
Hazel sounds like. Oh, man. Hazel, jeez.
Hazel
Finally.
gets real gritty when she.
Finally found your voice.
Hazel.
Short sword attack on the leech.
Short sword.
7 to hit.
According to
That does not hit.
The whiteboard right there.
The refraction of the water makes it stab down, but it's actually over there.
Oh, no. Optical illusion.
Bad rolls.
And then I'm going to do a short bow hit. I have 20.
That's a big hit.
9.
9 to hit. 9 to
Damage.
damage.
That's gonna be obliterated.
Obliterated.
Man.
Well done, Korv.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Mike.
Sorry.
I got your.
Steve's not
your
happy
human
about
back.
getting that leech lost.
All right, it was your first
You
DM explosion.
successfully resolved combat.
Bum, ba, bum.
I feel like the characters don't know that, and they're just like,
I'm bleeding.
my next move was gonna be to jump up and grab Korv's legs and just fly around with him. Like,
The next area of interest you come across is a pool of decidedly deeper water. With your light cascading down into the depths of the water, you can see that there is a large clam on the bottom of the pool, about 50 feet down, with a rainbow glittering pearl inside.
Oh,
Is it
no,
clam?
don't
The mouth is
say.
open.
Don't say.
You
It's shiny.
you can also see the circling outline of a shark.
Ah,
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm a cat bear.
I see a sparkle.
you're a 5 foot tall bird.
There's the shark.
I can
careful.
handle this.
Maybe if we throw some charm
Whose
in
turn
the
is
other,
it?
who has that octopus? Maybe we can distract the shark.
Ooh.
I do have octopus bloody.
In your belly.
No, I haven't unpacked
thought
my
you
back.
ate
I
it.
packed it up for food.
Oh.
Do we really need this pearl?
New patron. I get emails when we get new patrons. New patron.
Oh,
Thank you,
there you
sheep.
Sheep.
A cellar rat.
Sheep.
Nice.
Join the ranks of
It's
cellar
a
rats.
valid question,
Okay.
but I want it. So if you, but it's
You know what?
it could
Hey,
be,
let's
it could be a
if
democracy.
If Korv wants the rainbow pearl,
No, don't go
let's
there.
Let Korv
No,
get the
don't.
rainbow pearl.
Don't you dare leave me.
We're
don't
here.
you dare.
We're looking for a toad.
World's
What-
gonna move.
What are we doing?
We don't need this pearl. We don't need
You
to
can
fight
also
no
see
big shark.
a corridor that way.
Oh no. Well,
Maybe we come back with some fishermen or something, but
you know what? It's fine.
too dangerous.
If I
Wait,
get it myself, then I
If the
can have to share.
corridor, can we get past the deep water to get to the corridor?
yeah, it's right here.
I just see water.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you this, Steve.
There's-
With like just passive perception, can I see if there's any like caves or entrances or holes in here?
Passive is 15.
Yeah.
Since it's 50 feet down, no, you can't see that far.
Damn.
You can't see the bottom.
My wisdom's big.
You can barely see the bottom.
barely see the
You can see
bottom.
it's 50 feet down.
Ladies like that big
Oh,
wisdom.
We get another one. Learn. New patron, $5. We got a new Cobalt Hilp. Hilp, thank you so
Hey,
much.
thanks,
Help, you
Hill.
monster.
All right, I say.
Well, if we can go around, I'm gonna go around.
I'm with you guys. if you're
In this
involved.
corridor, the ceiling gets lower.
Oh no. Please say no.
Lower.
Please say it ain't so.
Looks like you're gonna have to be forced to land.
If anything comes in range of my great sword, I'm gonna hit it with my great sword.
I like the idea that we found. I mean, it's like Minecraft. We found a random underwater cave, and that this is just a random underwater cave.
Yeah.
randomly.
Clam.
Yeah.
Even though it's not, but it's still. I love that feeling of like.
We're exploring.
Do we ever involve chat to make a decision?
Well, I mean,
never mind.
The
never
only
mind.
way chat would be involved is if they get in the Patreon and they become an NPC, and then Steve controls them vicariously.
There you go.
If
I will
Steve
be,
gives
I will
them
be
notes.
sending out NPC build notices soon.
Wait, you're gonna control them?
Oh, you're gonna give them. Oh, that's such a great
Yeah,
They,
idea.
did
they're
that
gonna
with
tell me
me.
how they want the
It was
NPC,
fun.
and then
It
I'm
was
gonna
fun. I
put
was
it
a
in the game and run it.
character,
That's
and I got
awesome,
to
dude.
hear how I
Wow,
well,
so yeah,
Curly
if
kicked
you-
my butt, but I got a sword out of it. I remember it was fun. It's worth it, chat. Definitely want to be a part of this game. That was a lot of fun when I did it.
Did you do it remotely?
I was at home and I was a part of the
Yeah,
the,
she
the
was
game.
old like a war veteran.
And Curly beat me as a
Was
like
it
a
a
Dave
boy,
dwarf or
right?
something. You were a dwarf?
Was that,
I think that was the boy.
that Benjamin?
Yeah.
Boy,
yeah.
Benjamin Oliver
Boy!
Yablowski.
Yep. Yeah, that was fun.
You
So
see
I
two
recommend it.
Hey
Oops,
guys,
sorry.
small,
how's it going?
small sharks, not nearly as big as the other ones. Two smaller sharks
Shallow
that
water?
look to be tearing apart the carcass of some sort of shellfish.
You got it.
Attack.
Oh, you have to use it. You have to use it, brother.
Critical fail.
Drop your one.
Drop your one bomb, Sam.
Drunk
Critical fail.
one fail.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sam.
So you just did a critical fail. So roll a d100.
22.
You just thwap your bowstring against your arm, and it stings really bad, and so you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay.
So,
I just didn't want
Or
my bowstring to break. Be careful of the south.
And then I'm going to
South.
attack the one that's closest to me by good old-fashioned short bow. 21.
21 is a hit.
I'm digging these die, man. Jeez. All right, and then the short bow is going to be a 7. 7. Give me a 7.
7 damage.
Your arrow pierces the thick hide of the shark, and there's an arrow jutting out of it. It thrashes about.
Xena?
Yeah. Xena bird.
Defensive AF.
What's the leaf?
She's gonna mage armor up.
Mage
which
armor,
means
level
a
1 spell.
Level 1 spell.
Huh.
Whenever Hazel casts a level 1 or above spell, her wild magic is invoked.
Oh, great.
Roll a d20.
But wild
Oh,
magic
close.
is not a 1.
Close.
It's 19. Okay. It won't happen a lot, but it'll happen, and it'll be dramatic.
Hand axe. 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
4 damage.
Your hand axe
This way,
strikes the shark
Okay.
and puts a nice gash in the middle of its back.
All right.
They both turn.
And head to me, don't they?
Uh-oh.
One attack on Korv, one attack on Idunn.
birds.
It's 2 misses.
It's hold a hole.
Sweet.
From the
see the
southern
picture.
wall slithers down
Oh,
a large constrictor snake.
Ah.
Holy
That's
moly.
southern wall.
Once again, level 1. Help us, Jesus. Taylor Swift, take the wheel.
Taylor Swift, take the wheel. Wait, who's my god?
Constrictor snake on Idunn.
I'm gonna die,
It's
guys.
gonna.
I can
Go into a rage or something.
I'm gonna have stone
Yeah,
endurance
I'm
as soon
not
as it
worried
attacks.
about
I mean,
you.
it's a constrictor
I'm
snake.
worried
It's gonna
about
try
Hazel.
and constrict you.
Come on, Pokemon.
Oof.
Come on, Ekans.
It is a 7 to hit.
7 to hit.
No.
It tries
I
to
have
wrap its
13.
coils around you, but because you're slick with water, it slides right off.
Oh.
You take care of the snake.
I've got
I
a
will
snake
finish the
and a
ads.
shark.
23 to hit.
That is a hit.
And that's going to be 10 piercing on this one.
Yep. It thrashes about. Blood cascades from its arrow and axe wounds.
A dagger it. 20.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
For
Whoa!
those that,
What does that mean?
Savannah Hollow.
Savannah!
A new lich on campus.
Savannah!
A
What?
$20
Hi,
supporter.
Savannah, you are awesome.
Lich, get ready to
Savannah.
design an NPC and also get access to all of Sam's
It's
artwork,
so
including the
much
font. Custom,
Oh, yeah, the font.
Congratulations.
custom Dynamite Dungeons & Dragons font.
I think I'm
You're
going to do
gonna
numbers.
love it.
I think I'm going to put
I would love it if you
well
did numbers.
done, Savannah.
Yeah, 'cause I had to write out all of them.
Savannah.
Welcome, friend.
Congratulations.
I,
You're going to have so much fun.
For those that can't hear it, us all here get to hear Steve's phone go Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man sound every time someone Patreon follows or Patreon supports. It's very good.
Dope.
Korv, you hit. What's your damage?
All right, then it's a
It's
4.
for if
It's
something
4.
happens.
4 do damage. All right.
Slash,
Sharks.
slice. Look,
Sharks are
Sam.
tough.
Sam, I'm
You
doing
jab
it.
it in the eye with your dagger.
yeah.
Those beady little shark eyes.
Crossbow, the constrictor snake.
X-bow, the X-snake.
Yeah, that's not gonna help.
Okay, Matt.
Hazel's sad.
You can do it.
That was
Can
Hazel.
you back out of there, Hazel?
I'm over here. I'm fine.
Okay.
Eden.
I'm
Shit.
gonna
Okay,
go
cool,
into
yeah.
a
Boink.
rage.
Rage.
Bonus damage, and I would like to use my great sword on the snake.
Yeah.
I got 20, but I didn't roll a 20.
Is a hit on the snake.
12.
The snake is not happy at all. Not happy at all. The sharks are going to attack. Idunn is going to get 1 hit on Idunn. 15 to hit on Idunn. You take 4 piercing damage. I give you the total number. You reduce your own noise. Second shark is attacking
So you take 2
Korv.
damage.
Ah.
That is a 6 to hit. Constrictor snake!
I don't-
Seeing that its constrict didn't work, it's going to simply try and bite
No,
Idunn.
bite.
7
like
to hit.
Robair is going to attack
Thank you.
the shark again with a ball. 18 to hit.
18 is a hit.
That's going to be 8 damage
On
piercing
that shark.
on this guy.
The shark thrashes,
Is it
but
arrows?
still swims on.
I like the impersonation of a shark.
Korv.
I gotta do it again. I'm gonna go dagger. We have 21.
That is a hit.
And we have 6. Come on, 6.
Jab at the shark once again. And the blood is seeping out of the shark profusely, and it still thrashes about and tries to bite you.
Damn it.
Dang it, these guys.
That was Korv. Hazel.
Hazel's gonna shoot for the constrictor snake. Jesus. And 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
7 damage.
Do you wish to kill the snake?
That snake needs to die. Yes, I do.
You've killed the snake.
Ha ha! Well done. We eat well tonight.
Great sword on the snake. No, I'm sorry. I meant shark.
Do it.
Crit.
Oh, and a rage too.
We got the high score now. High score damage in
22.
single shot.
Dang.
22 single damage.
Show off.
You don't even get a choice whether or not to leave the shark alive.
It's
Yeah.
gone. It's obliterated.
It's not-
The shark is going to swim away. Are you going to take an attack of opportunity?
I'm going to take an attack of opportunity.
Roll a basic melee attack.
17.
22.
That's a hit.
Oh, yeah, man. These are great die. And then I have 7.
Do you wish to kill the shark?
Yes.
Blurg.
Bye-bye.
You've successfully resolved combat. You hear a croak.
Oh, that's what
Where?
it's
cat.
What direction? Do we know?
Cat.
It's obviously a
To the
cat.
left.
Uh-oh.
Steve.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
New Patronus.
Oh, whoa. Hillary.
Hillary.
H to the L to the R to the Y.
The new kobold on campus.
Oh,
Hillary.
kobold.
With that $5 patronage. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Nepotism.
If only my family were watching me now.
If only my family knew what
Hi,
they do.
Mom. This is what I'm doing all summer.
She's crying.
She's so proud.
My son
nerd.
is a Turberg.
He's worshiping Satan.
Yeah, we need to chase this frog. This little toad is
Wait,
leaving.
have we actually seen the frog?
No,
but we
just
heard
we
it.
heard
You just
it.
hear
It's
it.
around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I can't do anything.
Does anyone? I mean, perception-wise, senses. It has I think, burden in the gun aside.
You hear something speaking a language you don't understand.
What's the language? Because I might.
You don't understand.
Damn it.
Is it orc?
I mean, it's a good
Is it
question.
infernal? 'Cause
I
have
helped you all build your characters. I know what languages you speak.
Damn it. I hate when Steve knows.
Or it's not common, right?
Common.
It's definitely not
Toad
half-elf.
talk. None of us talk toad.
Well,
Everyone be quiet.
Okay.
We will use stealth and see if we can what we can see.
So we're rounding the corner.
Sir Toad.
Or, I don't know.
Whoop. And Hazel's voice reverberates around the chamber. Sir Tug! And you hear an abrupt bark.
He's over there, guys.
As
I
you
work
get closer
with
and closer and
Photoshop.
closer, you see a sandbar up and out of the water.
What's that? Oh, it's toad. I mean cat.
Cat Toad.
Cat. Gosh,
And
cat.
also, you see torches set up in this area. So
Oh.
it is lit.
Okay.
I put a foot into the sand.
It is.
I can hold my weight.
It can hold your weight. Feels like beach sand. Same type of beach sand from the shores of the town. You see some sort of reflective something half buried in the sand.
Ah, the loot. I'm going to be ready
Torchlight.
action. Ooh, pretty.
Whoa.
I like it. So I moved 5 squares, and I'm going to do ready action. If something comes within reach of me, I'm going to great sword it in its face.
I'll be sure to stay away from you. I see a shell in the sand near the frog.
What are you going to do?
A shell in the sand near the frog.
And I'd like to
Stand by.
Seems
Give
a
him
little.
duct tape.
move.
What the heck is this?
Whoa! Movementspeed.com.
Oh, it's cute.
A humanoid frog creature, which had been standing behind this wall waiting until he saw anything come within his sight lines, runs up and attacks
Ah.
I was
Robair.
trying to go get him.
At the same time. Giant crabs surface from
my
underneath the sand.
gosh.
Surprise round.
Nice.
The
No.
frog creature is going to attack once with its spear. And that is going to hit, and it's going to attack twice with its spear. That's going to miss. Single spear attack. 3 piercing damage for Robair.
Crabs.
And it croaks out a strange language which you don't understand.
Nice.
Giant crab. 1 on Robair. Critical fail. 1 on Korv.
We rolling that critical failed?
14 to hit Korv. So 3 bludgeoning damage. And you're grappled by this giant crab's claws. The critical fail is an 83. So that is going to be, it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Oh, nice.
As well as being, it slips in the sand and
Because of the critical fail.
Prone?
it goes prone.
Yeah!
Stupid crab. I'm gonna attack with advantage on the befallen crab. You know what? Yeah, no, we're gonna fight the frogman. That's gonna be 17 to hit, and that's gonna be 5 piercing on the frog. How you like that?
That your short sword?
Short sword.
Yeah, you get him right under the armpit. Slides in like butter. Slides out.
Delicious.
Soon you'll be ribbons.
Ribbons.
All right, daggering it up. I have 7.
That is not going to hit.
Okay.
Your dagger clanks off the chitinous shell of the crab. Natural armor doing its job.
I purposely took for role-playing reasons not good spells.
Cool.
Shot yourself
Good
in
to
the
know.
foot.
Next time I'll bring a butter knife to the fight. It's because it's fun.
But I don't know, man. Hazel seeing people getting hit and attacked.
Hazel, save me!
That helps. So Hazel's gonna try to run past this bug, crab, and go there.
It is grappling Korv, so I'm going to say it's not going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Cool, I saw that happening. Hazel's going to, for her first real spell outside of the major armor, cast Thunder Wave. 15-foot cube originating from her. Everything that's in the cube must make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving for the crab.
So her hair turns very blue, the more blue that you've ever seen it at this point. And the crab is bigger than ever.
Crab fails its saving throw. The bullywug critically fails its saving throw.
What's
The-
the
Wait, can you critically fail a saving throw?
Frog.
Don't think
No,
so.
you can't.
Oh, okay.
The frog.
Come on, Steve.
Also fails. Everything fails.
Everything
Yeah!
fails. So everything takes a 2d8 thunder damage,
Perfect music.
7 thunder damage, and also they're pushed 10 feet away.
Nice.
Everything that got hit by it is taken 10 feet away.
Do you wish to kill the bullywug?
Yes.
Yeah!
Hazel doesn't necessarily say that, but she can't control it, so yes.
I make eye contact with Hazel. Nice.
Hazel's eyes are closed.
So,
I still try.
One crab still lives. Eden is around this pillar, and she just hears just like.
okay, I'm ready to hit it as soon as I get close enough where it comes close to me.
So Krabs is gonna come in here. So yeah, you can
I'm
take a
ready.
hit now.
Hitting it with my great sword.
Your GS.
Critical from Goliath Raging. Let's see if you beat your previous record of 22.
okay. 16.
16.
Not quite 22, but still.
Still obliterated crabs.
We have
Still beautiful.
Crab Rangoon.
Yeah.
Crab Rangoon.
We're gonna eat
Crabs.
So that was Crab 1's turn. This one is going to spend its movement to stand up, and it has disadvantage on its attack against Robair.
Bring it, little friend.
Clawing Robair.
Let's
doing?
try 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's going to be 5 piercing.
All right, let's move me towards. I'm gonna do a dagger again.
That's a hit.
19. 4.
You stab into its shell, and it gets angrier and clacks its
Hey
claws.
guys, let's gang up on this crab.
Nah, it's dead. Hazel's just gonna shoot with her crossbow at this point.
Yeah, this is kind of fun. Come on, Hazel.
22 to hit.
The hit.
Call
you
it
wish to
names,
kill the
too.
crab.
The crab wants to die.
Zap.
The crab asked me to die.
Wow.
please,
Going
please,
there.
Hazel.
Hazel doesn't go shoosh.
Now Hazel's getting hardcore.
We
Hazel
killed
wants
your
to protect her
crab.
You
friends.
have successfully resolved combat. And you have leveled up to level 2.
Yeah, I have spells.
Level 2.
Everybody do their best, either Xeno warrior
I can't
or
fly,
Super
so
Saiyan.
I'll just flap my wings.
This is what it's like to go even further.
How many health points do we get back when we level?
0.
Maximum.
And
Good
in
question.
fact, I am thinking about doing the mechanic where you don't automatically level up. You got to actually spend some amount of time actually I don't know how to
I like it.
phrase
How do you
it.
want
like
to
it.
extend this?
But
but yes, I get it.
because you take the experiences that you learn from here and you go back to town and you spend a day or two like thinking, man, remember when that crab did this? And I felt something in my, and I think I could manipulate the magic like this instead.
Like Oblivion.
Like
You had to go sleep to level.
just not instant level
Okay,
video
that makes
game wise.
sense. Yeah, I like
We,
that.
we,
Let's
we can come
instant
up with a
right
story
now.
reason why we are quote unquote leveling or learning spells.
Yeah,
I'm down with it.
it's more intuitive instead of it just being instantaneous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cat is dead.
spell.
Cat's dead.
Cat got hit by thunder and is
Cat
dead.
is dead.
Should I put cat in my pot and carry it back to
Steve, what's the
Vita?
saddest music you have right now? Please, a moment of silence.
For the toad named Cat.
What did I just say, Idunn? Very disrespectful.
I don't care about a toad.
We're eating dog tonight!
Toad.
We can
This
pull
this might be
Might have to
a place to stop.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be good at the beginning of next
Level
time.
2.
Let's
Somebody's got to
do-
tell Gita when we get back to town. Killed your
Gita.
toad.
Sorry.
We
Sorry.
didn't find the toad.
Now
No,
it's
you're
just
right.
the C.
So,
No, we killed Cat. It's just the M.
Oh, it's just the M.
Yeah, bakery.
Sorry.
once again, thank you everybody for
Thanks,
joining us. This has
everybody.
been the very first session of Dynamite D&D. As you can see from the title below, it's supposed to be called Session 1, The Girl with the Silver Hair. Obviously, we didn't get there. But join us next time for Dynamite Dungeons & Dragons, where they will progress the story even further. What
Not very far.
what trinkets will they uncover from the sandbar that the toad stole? What will happen with the ship infested with crawling claws?
Still on my mind.
And
Pretty gross.
will Robair ever learn to cook a proper meal?
Hey now, you better watch it, Mr.
Find
DM.
out next time on Dynamite Dungeons & Dragons. Once again, I am Steve, that's Erin, that's Sam, that's Curly, that's Paige, and we are Dynamite D&D. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to hit the end credits, and we're going to say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody!